Welcome to Press. In this video, I will show you how to create an invoice in Microsoft Excel. This is the final result that we will achieve. If I get its preview, it looks like this. It is fully automatic and it updates on change. For example, if I change this quantity, you see amounts updated accordingly. And also I can select the products here. If I add keyboard here again, just to show you, because we could have just changed quantity, but to just show you, I can select available products from here and it automatically adds unit price here. All we have to do is to provide the quantity and the amount was updated, and so subtotal, text percentage and total. And these products are coming from this sheet. So let's start. So first of all, over Microsoft Excel, I'm using excel.cloud.microsoft, create blank workbook. So first add title columns or heading columns. I'm starting from raw number 12, serial number, particulars or details, unit price, quantity, amount, and I will select always show ribbon. Press Ctrl A. Let's choose font size 14. So we have 5 columns. Make it bold. These are the headings. I will select background color yellow. And then here we'll have serial number. And here items. Then here will be unit price. Let's say 20. But I will select this cell. Right click, format cells, and select currency from here. Then for the symbol, I will select the dollar sign, and decimal places too. I can choose 0 if I don't like decimal places, but I'll choose 2. Quantity will be here. For the amount, select the cell and select currency from formatting options. Right click, format cells, choose currency from here. So these are currencies. I'll name this sheet Invoice. Let's zoom out a little bit. Serial number, align center. This is fine. Unit price, align center. For quantity, select align center. Amount will be right aligned. These will also be centered aligned. And then I will select these titles, click borders icon, and select this one, all borders. So now for this, let's choose outside border. This as well. Outside border. Let's take the preview. Perfect. So total here, sales tax, let's say 10%, and then total. Total will be bold. Let's merge these two cells. Merge cells. Select these 3, all borders. And for these 3, select all borders as well. Perfect. So for the time being, let's fill the random data. And here we have to use a formula. We want to multiply these two, quantity and unit price. So here it goes. Instead of this, we'll use equal sign D13 multiplied by C13. And here is the price. Now select and drag this cell to copy the formula. But you see, we don't want this 0.00. To fix this, we'll have to modify this formula. So I'll go back one step. This is our formula, we'll modify it. So if or C13 is blank, or D13 is blank. Show a blank cell. Otherwise, multiply values of those cells and show the result. So this is D13, this is C13. So if C13 or D13 are empty, show empty cell. Otherwise, do this. Let's apply this formula and now copy this formula to other cells. This fixes the issue. Now unit price and quantity are being multiplied and answer is here. And our formula has been applied to these cells as well. But here is the extra border. We don't want this. We want to use this thing. Let's see the preview. And here's the preview. That is perfect. Okay, so now for subtotal. So this cell is E13 and this cell is E21. So here we can apply the formula. We want to have sum of these numbers. So select this cell, apply the formula equals sum E13 and this is the range. Second number is E21. This is the result. And then for sales tax, we want to multiply this number with 10%. So here equals E22 multiplied by 10%. 10% tax will be applied to this amount. Then here we add these two for total. So it will be E22 plus E23. That's it. And here we can type something like this. Payment terms, payment due within 7 days of the invoice date. And then merge the cells. And you can also include this thank you note at the end. And after that, merge these three cells, merge and center, authorized signature. Make this bold and increase the text size. So we have covered this bit. Let's take the preview. Perfect. Let's add invoice details at the top of this table. We'll merge these cells, merge and center, these as well. Company name will be here. Company address with phone number can be here. And then for this row, invoice. Here, business registration number, hex number, merge these two cells. Invoice number, invoice date, merge these two cells. And format cells, date, align left. Now we can pick the date like this. And these can be clients or customers' details. Phone, merge these two cells. Align left, merge these two cells as well. Email, company address. We'll merge these cells. So these are headings. Let's make these bold. Maybe we should move phone below. Here. Let's merge these cells. Merge these. This is better. Color white, background black. For invoice, background color yellow. Font 14. Font size 14. Preview. Awesome. This is client's information. Now this is perfect. Your information, your business information, and this is client's information. And then here are the details. Okay, so now let's make these items dynamic. Like I want these items to be in a list. So let's create the list. Take another sheet. Product name, rate. These are the products. Headphone, camera, power bank, keyboard, air purifier. And let's assume these are the rates. Font 14. I want this list to appear here. So for that, select the cell, data validation, select list. And for the value, go to Controls Sheet, select this list. I'll make it bigger so that if I type anything here in the empty cells, that should appear there too. So this is the source. Apply. And here now we can select from the list. I'll delete these, copy this here, and now I can change the items: camera, power bank, keyboard, and air purifier. But now I want prices from here. Also, I don't want these underlines here. So let's remove the border and apply border now. Now perfect. Let's remove these. So we will apply a formula here. So in this cell, we want the price for headphone. This value is coming from controls sheet. And this cell is B13. So here, formula will be this: equals VLOOKUP B13, that is this cell, and then from the controls sheet, range is from A1 to B20. 2 is for the second column, and 0 is to find the closest match. Enter. So now we have this value from here. This is the range from A1 to B20. From A1 to B20. It can go beyond that, by the way. So now if we copy the formula below, we see this not available or not applicable. That can be fixed as well by error checking. If error, comma, in case of error, show empty cell. That's it. Now we can copy this formula. Perfect. Let's adjust the border again. Preview. So now if I change the item from here, unit price and amount changes. That also reflects in these calculations below. So this is how you can create an invoice in Excel. That will be automatic. You can download this example from the video description. I have kept invoice and automatic invoice separate in the example. So you can download this invoice from the video description. It's got this invoice that is not automatic. It's simple. And this is automatic. Like from here, you can select the items from here. But this is simple. This is manual. This is automatic. So I hope it helped. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.